What you're looking at is a typical mono-red burn deck, which has a really fast tempo, a lot of early cast, small creatures and spells, which will later be spiced up with Mechanized Warfare. So what you're gonna be flinging at your opponent is Phoenix Chicks and Monastery Swiftspear. The thing that your opponents hate the most is probably Kumano faces Kakkazan, which first will give them 1 damage to the face. Next turn you cast Monastery Swiftspear or Phoenix Chick. They will get +1/+1. Then you have a 2/2 next turn. Also, if you cast Monastery Swiftspear, then Kumano, you will make the Swiftspear a 2/3 because of the prowess. You will have Kessig Flamebreather, which will spam 2 damage with Mechanized Warfare every time you cast something, basically, and is a pretty decent blocker. Added to that, Voldaren Epicure creates a blood token, so you can exchange a card, you get a land you don't want, switch it out, you get a new card. 17 mountains. I feel like cutting down on the mountains is a bad idea. 1 Sokenzan, so the Ancient land, this could be actually useful sometimes. And don't take more than 1, because if you take 2, that's a legendary land, you can drop 2. Burn down the house. Fantastic thing to have when you have more lands. This will take out Sheoldred. This will take out the whole army of soldiers. This will also give you small creatures you can use to attack your opponents. And it deals 1 damage if they block. Basically, taking them out means they will get 1 damage, which can turn into 2 damage. Aside from that, Lightning Strike, fantastic spell for 3 damage. We have Reckless Impulse. Exiles 2 cards. This will give you the triggers for Kessig Flamebreather, also for Swiftspear, and will let you draw extra cards, basically, although they are exiled. This is great for clearing out small creature smites. I feel like this card has gotten much better in the current meta with all the mites, with Toxic against Thalia, definitely. Ancestral Anger lets you draw extra cards and also triggers Prowse and Kessig Flamebreather. Sticky Fingers, similarly, although you want to cast it on a Phoenix Chick, most likely, then you will get an extra treasure. So this will make you cast Mechanized Warfare faster. Play with Fire, very helpful. Something spicier. Most people would take Shivan Devastator here, which is probably better than Sulfim, Mayhem, Dominus. I like to put him in this spot though. He's incredibly useful, turns these lightning strikes into 6 damage. Very useful against Sheoldred. So this guy can block and kill Sheoldred. I like this guy. Although a much better choice could be, if you prefer, Squee is a good 3 mana substitute here. So instead of Sulfim, gets Squee, although not as much pressure as, for example, Chandra, more versatile card, and the Devastator, of course, you can cast for 3 mana and have a 2/2 flyer. When you start crafting this deck, you will probably notice that a lot of these are commons, uncommons. Basically, 4 rares is Mechanized Warfare, so they are really cheap. I recommend getting Burn Down the House, but it's only 1, so you have 5 rares. Aside from that, 1 mythic, basically. Although this could be replaced. You will notice that the order is really important. If you have a Kumano, if you cast Kumano first, then Phoenix Chick will be a 2/2 in the second turn. So be careful for the right order. If you cast a Monastery Swiftspear, the opponent has a removal. If you cast where is it? Ancestral Anger, remember that if they take out the Phoenix Chick or Monastery Swiftspear or whoever's attacking, Ancestral Anger first gives the creature trample, but if if it doesn't resolve, the creature gets killed or just like sacrificed, you don't draw the card. So basically that's a 2-for-1. Be careful of that. Same with Sticky Fingers. They often wait for you to cast that. So if they're not tapped out, you might want to wait. If you're on the play, keep the tempo going. Make decisions. It's not that simple. You think it's easy to play a mono red deck, but as you start playing it, there's actually a lot of decisions. So enjoy. The deck list is gonna be in the description. If you like the video, be sure to like it, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Catch you in another video. Bye.